Taurus, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at your astrology for the month of November, moving on into Scorpio season here with the sun transiting there in Scorpio. What's going to go on for you along with your tarot? These are YouTube general readings, so the tarot may not resonate, the astrology may not resonate. Especially astrology, because if you have placements in certain parts of your chart or you're going through a specific Mahadasha, transits are very hard to kind of do predictional astrology, especially on YouTube. Some of you may get a positive result with the transit, some of you may get a negative result. It all depends on who you are and what your chart is, and there's so many different combinations, right? If you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My email's in the description below. All you have to do is send me your time zone and I'll send you a list of appointments and I will look at your astrology and tarot for you personally. And so, yeah. I was running today and I noticed, because this is my first real big, there's already been 3 season changes since I've been doing Vedic, and I really noticed all the trees are starting to kind of like wither and the leaves are falling, and I was like, that feels like Scorpio season. When I was in tropical, it never really felt that way until, I don't know, like everything had already happened, but because things are actually transitioning now, it actually feels like Scorpio season to me. Okay. Sun will be transiting in your 7th house. Venus will be there. Mercury will be there. Venus will be coming out of combustion. So there may be a relationship that has been on the back burner here for you, some of you, that needs attention. There also may be a relationship that is hidden, because this is Scorpio for some of you. This also may be, you see, there's endless possibilities, and it depends what Mahadasha you're really going through, and that's how it's going to transit for you. There may be a relationship that's starting, and it's just not here yet, but it's been in the back burner since Venus has been combust, and she's been combust since, I believe, Virgo season. So, but yeah. Yeah, and that's funny because you get the energy here is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yeah, so like some of you want something stable. It's on the way. I just think it's kind of hidden right now. And then the sun moving into the 7th, though, should expose it for you. And actually Venus coming out of that combustion should actually do it. That should do the trick for you. She will remain combusted, but there's stints where she comes out of that combustion. She'll be at 7 degrees. I look at combustion like 6 degrees here. You know, even if I fast forward this a couple days, she'll still be just a little bit. Okay, and you have the 4 of Wands, the Tower, and the Hangman. I believe like maybe for 2022, you've been trying to make balance with just what you get. With what you get, that sucks. It's kind of like, okay, this is what I'm given, and I'm going to make a relationship work with this. Nah. Yeah, but nah. I feel it's been kind of complacent, even though the tower there's like a little mini tower you're creating by keeping the things that you know you want to walk away from. The Hangman here, yeah, this is definitely the universe kind of showing you something here with the Hangman. It's showing you that, you know, you can pretend you like this. You can pretend it's there. You can pretend all you like that this is working out, but you know deep inside it's not. It may be time to walk away from that. Because all you're doing is just staying put and you're saying, yeah, well, this works. It's functional. And a lot of you that may have like Venus and Taurus, if you have your Venus in Taurus, I promise you, you're sticking with a relationship just because you've committed to it. And, you know, if you're feeling like getting out of it, you know, I think you should get out of it. This is definitely not the time to hide something and move into something else while you have something actively going. I totally would refrain from that during Scorpio season because you will see the lashback from that. Now, in the current energies, we have the King of Cups with the 7 of Cups and the Strength. it's a little bit of the dreaming, and like there is a 7 of Cups. You may have some options here. Some options are coming up. Aries got this too. You may have some options, and it's realizing the strength from within. Maybe you've actually, sorry, I heard this, that maybe since the Virgo season, and I'm on Vedic, I'm not on tropical. Since the Virgo season, you may have been presented with certain options, or there's certain things here that are trying to pull you out of relationships. You may have had an ex come out of nowhere, and then they're just trying to talk you out of what you're in now. There could be a whole slew of things going on with that, but there is definitely the topic and the feeling of secrecy, and the secrecy that you might be keeping inside of you. Because Mars is retrograded in your sign, your first house, making a part of Artyom yoga with the 7th house, where Venus is now in Scorpio. They're exchanging energies. They're in each other's home, exchanging energies. And what happens there is, there could be blessings coming that way, but are you hiding something internally there? Because your first house is you, and the 7th house is the relationship, the agreement that you've made. I don't view it as like the actual meat and grit of the relationship so much as the contractual thing, the verbal contract. Yeah, 8 of Coins with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. It's definitely working on what you have now. Sure, some of you may want to keep working on what you have. Are they working on you, or are they putting in the time that you need, or is it just the Ace of Swords? Because I feel like you do want to cut what this is and move into your greatest victory. This is the Leo story here. This card is the story of Leo, because what happens when the sun, because we're on the topic of sun, so this is a very important topic of Leo. What happens when the sun leaves its home sign of Leo? It goes into Virgo, the sign of service. It's time to go out there. And for some of you that are too scared to be alone, that are just holding on to something because it's good on the material plane, 7th house is actually the original house of death. Maybe it's time for that thing to come to a death to give you your lucky streak here. Let's pull 3 cards for your advice from the universe. Oof. Taurus, what is this? The Star, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Hell, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Star, it's about going towards your dream and realizing you got to do it the rock star way. And that's like not giving a fuck about what people think, or like nurturing somebody here that you obviously, like if they're sick or they depend on you somehow, obviously I'm not asking you to walk away from that. But if you're already in that mode of you're walking away from something, breakups happen. That's not going to be something where you owe somebody past life karma. No. Breakups happen. I would say more the past life karma comes if you're in this mode of like having something on the side. And the Knight of Wands is infamous for that. But I don't view the Knights that way. I view the Knights as they're loyal to their quest. So the advice here is, are you loyal to your dream? The Star card is a dream. And you did have the Tower in the past. And what comes after the Tower is a Star card. So are you loyal to what you want? What you're emotionally and passionate about? You need to head that way, Taurus. And that's this month, moving into 2023, because I feel like you've been stuck and not moving towards what you're passionate or emotional about. You've just been in the stuck. That's all I got for you, Taurus, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.